Hey y'all, how are we doing today? It is Jessica, the MUA, coming at you today. Now, I realize it has been a long time, and when I say a long time, it has been a long time. It's been almost a week. I've just been busy this whole week dealing with stuff, still trying to grasp stuff, as most of you know, or follow me on Snapchat. That is in the link below that I do. I just purchased my car, so I was still learning that. And I was trying to take care of stuff here. Like, it was just a lot. So I really didn't have time to do like a love or hip hop review like I thought I had time to do. Like, I was going to do a Megan Thee Stallion Fever review. I was also going to do a love and hip hop review. Like, I was going to do a lot of videos. I was going to even do another rant series. But I just got lost track of time, so I didn't bother to do it. But I think because right now, guys, like, the love and hip hop, like, it's not that I'm not feeling this season. It's just I would have preferred if I would have started from the bottom to the top. But and I know at first I said fuck it, I'm gonna just start where I want to start. But I realized that it's very hard to keep up with if you didn't keep up from the beginning to the end, and I most definitely didn't. So I'm probably just gonna stick with the original plan and go with just doing the reunion. But this video today, this is a news alert. It is about HAZEL, the City Goyles, and what's the girl name? JOSELINE. So I want to real quick, for most of you that don't know, which y'all do know, I did make a video about this whole situation and how it started. HAZEL saying that she was the one who made her song Acting Up, and it sounds an awful lot like Act Up. And that whole situation is a mess. HAZEL made a diss track. Of course, all of you guys know, like, HAZEL thinks she's like the MC of like hip hop, and the bitch like made a whole diss track with him, which I think is insane. And then JOSELINE commented, fire emojis, and JOSELINE stirring the pot. Miami told everybody, please go listen to HAZEL's diss track, because obviously that's what she wants. She wants some clout for her sad ass album, which I think is like hilarious. Like, y'all, I don't know. Like, honestly, it was just a whole ghetto ass mess. Young Miami talking about she gonna be hoes up. She gonna be JOSELINE up. JOSELINE like, you know where you can find me, Lauderdale. And honestly, like, it was just a mess. Honestly, I cannot even sit here in front. I was gonna make a video about this last week, but I was like, I figured better than ever, because this is a hot fucking mess, and I find this whole shit hilarious. Because I was one of those people that always supported HAZEL. I kind of always felt like they did HAZEL wrong on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I do. I feel like they always did her wrong. And she never had good comebacks when it came to Masika. Masika would sit here and comfort that ass. And HAZEL, all HAZEL could do was throw a fucking drink. That's pretty much it. That's it. Like, homegirl really didn't have any other, like, comebacks. Like, I ain't never heard nobody say anything iconic about HAZEL. And the thing is, HAZEL on her Instagram always get, like, negative feedback. She get negative feedback. She don't have nobody on her side. And I think it's because so far she's looked like such a clown that it's almost sad. And what made her look like a clown in this situation, not only did you say that they copied your song Acting Up, which sounds nowhere near as close to Act Up, you went on to say when Young Miami said she wanted to beat your ass. Mind you, Young Miami is a small girl. I think JOSELINE could take her. And I take that back. I don't even think HAZEL could take her. JOSELINE could probably take her. But never mind. But mind you, you sat up here and said you was gonna, it was all fun. The diss track wasn't even like, like the diss track wasn't even meant to be like, worth fighting over. Like, she doesn't get why you're trying to fight. Like, she called Young Miami a fan which I doubted. She said, you watched me on Love and Hip Hop for years. First of all, HAZEL saying like that was a sitcom and she was an actor on there and she was well liked. First of all, nobody liked HAZEL on Love and Hip Hop. Everybody prayed for her like downfall on Love and Hip Hop. All through it. Even before she made the homophobic comments like, ooh, excuse me, y'all, I burped. Even before she made the homophobic comments, people was still on her ass because of her appearance and the fact that she looked like a toucan. And I mean, as for Jocelyn, like, Jocelyn been trying to get her, like, you know, been trying to get her shit off the road. Like, because remember, y'all, like, she always used to blame Stevie for why she didn't, like, excel in her career. Like, that was insane to me. Like, you always blame Stevie J for why you didn't excel in your career. And that's, like, insane to me. And I'm one of those people that give, like, Love and Hip Hop artists, like, you know, their props if their music is good. Like, you know, I listened to a couple Love and Hip Hop stars' music, and their music isn't, like, bad. Like, Moniece's music isn't bad. Moniece can sing, even though that video came out where it sounded like she couldn't. I'm pretty, like, that was just a bad video. But she can actually sing. Lyrica can actually sing. Brooke Valentine can actually sing. Like, those are ones that are actually talented. K. Michelle, all of them. But yeah, Jocelyn, you know, always used to blame Stevie. You are hindering my growth, Stevie. You know, you want to put me back in the strip club. You can't put me back in the strip club, Stevie. And it was kind of like, you know, at first you felt bad for Jocelyn, and then you realize why Stevie never put Homegirl, like, in the studio like he was supposed to, because you realize, like, Jocelyn's music is, like, don't match up with, like, her personality. Like, you know, Jocelyn is this Puerto Rican princess. Like, just her personality is out there. It is different. It is abrasive. It is aggressive. It is assertive. It's my money and I need it now type shit. But Jocelyn's music does not match up with her personality, which is insane because honestly, like I was telling my friend this, Jocelyn's, like, single covers are really, like, fire. Like, I don't know if anybody else agree with me, but, like, her, like, little covers, like, her little music covers she got going on for her singles, they're not bad. They're really good. Like, they're really nice pictures. It's really nice edits. Her music just is trash. And I think that's HAZEL and Jocelyn's problem. They think they're Beyonce. And I think they use this opportunity for clout, because as soon as they got the time they needed, they posted their music, they posted where you can find their shit, they posted where people said their shit was fire, like, which is insane to me, because I was kind of like, so y'all use this for clout? That's basically all y'all did. HAZEL used this for clout. HAZEL was obviously bored, and she saw these two, like, you know, girls doing better than what she's doing. You know, and HAZEL was like, okay, well, my song is called Acting Up, and your song is called Act Up. So what a coincidence. Let me say you stole it. You stole the beat. The beat does not sound nothing like her beat at all. Let's be real. And I think Jocelyn and HAZEL live in this, like, fairy tale land, like, where they think they just have this big fan base. And Jocelyn might have a big fan base because Jocelyn was an actual likable character. And Jocelyn had comebacks that made people shit themselves. She was bullying Carly like it was nothing. Bullying everybody. And I know what people are thinking, like, you know, Jocelyn can't be that big and bad because she called the police on Tommy. Bitch, you want to fight Tommy? Tommy is a muscular bitch. The bitch is an alcoholic. When you're an alcoholic, you have the strength of a horse. I feel like she can whoop, like, nobody can beat Tommy except Akbar. And Akbar got shot in the head. So, bitches who got shot in the head, I think they can fight. But Tommy, I don't think that, honestly, like, Jocelyn could have, like, Jocelyn can take Young Miami. I think that's just what it is. HAZEL, not so much, because HAZEL is used to just, you know, security being there and, you know, they breaking up the fight. I think that's pretty much it. But I think they use this whole situation for payola, which is insane to me. Because if y'all claim to have money and y'all claim to have this fan base like y'all say y'all do, there should be no reason why y'all are sitting here picking on the city girls. Like, there's no reason. Like, I don't understand. People sample music all the time. Like, even if they did take your music, like, people sample music all the time. Like, and if you really did have a problem with it, you would have sued them. That's just what most people do. When you take their music, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but when you usually sample somebody's music, you send them something where you pay for it. You usually pay for the music you sample, and they what do they do? I'm trying to figure it out. I know what I'm talking about, where you sample the music and then you pay to sample the music. That's what I'm trying to say. You pay to sample the music. That's just it. And you give them a consent form that they have sampled your music. Like, you know, and if not, you know, they have a right to sue you. Honestly, HAZEL was not that bent about it if she didn't sue nobody. That's what I think. And I think she only did this she really only did this for clout. It's not I think. It's I know she did this for clout. I know she did this to promote her music, because it's not getting the place she wants to. Honestly, like, she's not really getting, like, a high... HAZEL don't have a high fan base, because fans didn't like her on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Like, people called her nasal. Like, if you look in most reality show, like, pages with like moments from HAZEL from Love and Hip Hop, like, majority of them were people calling her nasally, people saying HAZEL look bad, HAZEL is a punk, like, HAZEL just all these different types of hate for HAZEL. And I used to feel bad for HAZEL, because I kind of feel like, you know, HAZEL really ain't got, like, a big ass fan base. Joseline, I don't really know why Joseline is acting like this. I mean, because Joseline really could have made it, though. That's the thing. And I think that's the problem. Joseline could have made it only because of her personality. But another thing you had to think about, Joseline is hard to work with. That's another reason why she might not be getting the payola that she's supposedly supposed to be getting. Because Joseline is hard to work with, because she got fired from she quit Love and Hip Hop because she said she's going to be in movies. And she created Love and Hip Hop, which, let's be honest, Joseline did. As much as we don't want to admit it, Joseline created Love and Hip Hop. That is just the truth. Joseline created Love and Hip Hop. Because without Joseline, there's no storyline for Mimi. There's no storyline for Stevie. Like, that's just the truth. Like, she created Love and Hip Hop. And I know people want to say, oh, we better off without her. But we're really not better off without her. And I think it was kind of a crazy move for her to sit here and burn a bridge with Mona, of all people. Like, Mona would have kept you afloat for like a good 2 or 3 more seasons until you had something established. Like, Joseline has not made nothing for herself enough to talk the shit that she talks. And so does HAZEL. Neither one of them have made enough, have not even branded themselves. Because most Love and Hip Hop stars, you know, do hair. You know, do hair, have a hairline, have a makeup line, have a clothes line, have a clothing line. Because Love and Hip Hop, I mean, if you pay attention to some of it, I was watching a video, they don't make very much at all. Like, they do not make very much, so they go off of, like, you know, that's why so many of them open businesses. And Joseline and HAZEL didn't do none of that. They just thought they was going to be on the show forever. And that if they did get off the show, they'd be better off without the show. Now, I did hear Joseline was supposed to get a show on WeTV, but that never happened. I don't know what happened with that. I really don't know. But I think that for this whole situation, they did do this for clout. And it's, like, sad almost. Like, they just live for drama, because it's not the first time that Joseline has done something like this. Because Joseline did do this to Cardi B. Joseline has done this to Nicki Minaj, where, you know, she'll say they're fake, and that, you know, she'll make she made a diss track about Cardi. Like, who does that? Who makes a diss track about someone they don't even know? Like, that's insane to me. Someone you never had beef with. Like, that's why people were looking at you crazy. Same thing with Nicki. Nicki don't even know you. Why are you sitting here, like, posting tweets about Nicki, calling her a bitch, calling her out, saying she this, saying she that? Like, you look sick. Like, that's why people don't want to work with you. How can people work with you if you are not, like, you know, work wittable? That's not a word, but still, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think they really use this opportunity for clout. Like, and HAZEL, like, did it bad. Now HAZEL's looking real bad because you look goofy at the point where why would you sit here and say, like, we can take this to court? This was all fun and games. Like, the fact, why would you do that after you sat up here, talked about her kid, talked about her mom, like, and then say it's all fun and giggles? Oh, it's all fun and giggles because the security ain't here. That's what it is. Like, you know, you sitting here saying it's just harmless fun and you standing your ground and you're standing in your truth. I mean, shit, your truth is basically you just sat up here and stirred the pot and didn't think Young Miami was going to say nothing. Didn't think Young Miami was going to do nothing when you was talking about her kid, when you was talking about her mom, and you just sat there. You should have just sat there and ate your food, but you didn't. And if Young Miami would have came to where you was, Dubai, Houston, wherever, she would have handled that ass. But you ain't ready to talk about that, though. Jocelyn, I don't know. That bitch kind of strong, so I don't know. She could hold her own. But I feel like if you build like Jocelyn and you move like Jocelyn, yeah, you could probably body a bitch. But as for HAZEL, like, HAZEL should not be talking no type of shit. Should not be saying nobody took none of her songs. And if they did, that's because they was bored as shit and they was just making something. Honestly. Like, that's just what that is. And the fact that they sat up here and thought Young Miami, what was insane was HAZEL didn't think Young Miami was going to say something about you making a diss track about her. You look dumb. Like, and the thing is, I always root for HAZEL because I feel like people do pick on her. Like, I like her. But this was just a donkey ass move. Like, you made them, like, this is a move. That's not just, I don't even know. That's like a dumbass move. And you and Jocelyn sitting here looking like bitter women. Like, y'all just look bitter. Like, if y'all really wanted to do what y'all wanted to do, y'all could have made music. You should have listened to people who told y'all music was trash, and maybe if you tweak this, it'd be better. That's just it. You know how many, like, that's the thing, though. Like, especially with Jocelyn. Jocelyn sitting here saying there's nothing wrong with my music. I'm going to be making music. I have fans. I'm going to be making Grammys. I'm going to have Grammys. Like, y'all can't talk that hot shit and y'all music sound the way it do. That's just on all honesty. And you picking on, I don't even want to say A-listers. You picking on B-listers. Y'all sitting here in the back. That's sick. That's just like when Dream Doll and Mariah Lynn were sitting here laughing at Nicki Minaj's performance at MTV Awards and they was in the way back. Bitch, how you gonna make fun of somebody and you in the way fucking back? Bitch, you look stupid. You look dusty. Should have just sat there and ate your food. Like, how you gonna sit here and make fun of, how you gonna sit here and talk about somebody and you in the way back, they in the front? That's insane to me. Yeah, y'all, they just crazy. Like, that's just, that whole situation is ghetto. And the fact that everybody put their 2 cents in, you know, is insane. G Herbo put his 2 cents in. Trina put his 2 cents in, which is insane to me. What I found funny was HAZEL didn't say nothing to Trina when Trina said, "Who is this bitch? Like, this bitch better get the fuck on." Like, she didn't say nothing to HAZEL. Like, HAZEL didn't say nothing to Trina. But she had all she had to. She talked about my Young Miami's kid and talked about her mama. Talked about G Herbo and how he put his hands on women. Why ain't you gonna say something about Trina? Because you scary. That's sick. And in the moment Young Miami ready to whoop you, like, handle that ass because she actually has enough money to fly out where you are and whoop that ass, you scared. That's insane. Jocelyn, I don't know. I don't know with that whole situation. I really want to see that fight because I feel like that would have been a fight for ages. Period. I do. I think that would have been a fight for ages. Like, Jocelyn can handle her own. I really think that would have been the best fight of 2K19. Like, Young Miami can hold her own, but so can Jocelyn. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, that would have been a fight for the ages. But honestly, like, HAZEL should have just shut up. Should have just shut up and ate her food. Like, honestly, That's just what that was. That whole situation was blown out of proportion. Like, honestly, why are we giving, like, attention to somebody who got fired from Love and Hip Hop? Like, hello. Like, hasn't made nothing of herself since then. From what I know, HAZEL moved to Dubai to start over. And now she in Houston. Like, it's just insane to me. And the thing is, I really liked HAZEL on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I just feel like they bullied her. But now I can see why, because HAZEL picks at people. Obviously, HAZEL was bored and wanted something to talk about. And someone obviously gave her the stool and the platform to talk about it because she felt like it. Like, that's just what it is. She felt like it. And she felt like she could because she picked on people she knew couldn't get to her, a.k.a. HAZEL, a.k.a. G Herbo, a.k.a. light-skinned Keisha. Like, she picked on all those people, but wasn't going to pick a fight with the big dogs. If you picked a fight with Cardi B or Nicki Minaj, oh, bitch, they would have handled that ass. That's just what it was. But she ain't ready to hear that. We ain't ready to talk about that, though. That's just what it is. HAZEL's scary. The fight never happened between Joseline, although I wish it did. Lauderdale type shit. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, y'all just look sad. Like, that's just it. Why are y'all fighting why are you fighting? Like, what reason is there to fight? You just fighting for clout. You fighting because no one's buying your cheap ass auntie music. Like, it's just insane to me. Like, oh, Lord. Child, they just need God. They need help. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much all I had to talk about. I mean, I wanted to talk about the situation. I want to talk about Joseline and HAZEL. I didn't really get in topic with the situation. I just really went on topic to talk about these two women who were out here looking sad as shit because they sat here and thought that their music was going to go skyrocket. And it didn't. And now they're looking sad. But, and now, they're going back to being nobodies, people who was just on Love and Hip Hop. That's it. But, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I plan to come out with more content. I just need to figure out what it is. I will plan it out. There'll be something hopefully Friday. Just give me some time because right now my mind is just in shambles. So feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All my social medias are in the link below, description below. I'm sorry. And let me just know your intake on this whole situation. Do you think everybody's just a hot mess? Do you think HAZEL needs to just shut up and eat her food? Do you think Joseline could really hold her own between HAZEL and I don't know. The bitch built like a horse, so we don't know. But, just let me know what you guys think. And I will catch you guys later. Like I said, hopefully Friday. And you guys have a great night. Bye.